Hey, I'm Rejected Shotgun. As some of you may know, Overwatch just went on sale for Black Friday and it's 50% off. That's the lowest price Overwatch has ever been. Now, this is supposed to be great, and most users will actually find that this is awesome, and you can in fact invite all of your friends who are too stubborn to play anything except Call of Duty because the price is so low now. However, there is a dark side to this 50% off sale. Hackers are coming, and there's going to be more than there ever has been before. So today, let's talk about it. Seeing Overwatch at a 50% price drop is pretty crazy. That is definitely the lowest price Overwatch has ever been. Now, this is good in a way because obviously a lot of new players are going to jump in. With the price being this low, the barrier for entry is as low as it's ever been. Now, that's awesome for the game because that means a lot of lower skill players are going to jump in, and that means that lower skill players are going to have a larger pool, and that also means that the competitive ladder is going to get filled with even more players than ever before. Now, while that is awesome for the game, that also has a darker side that I mentioned with the hackers. Now, this is a lesson learned from Counter-Strike Global Offensive sometime in 2014. CSGO, or Counter-Strike Global Offensive, is a game that's highly competitive in a lot of similar ways to Overwatch. Now, what happened back in 2014 was the game went on sale for a ridiculously low price. What this meant for hackers is that they could create an alternate account, they could buy the game for dirt cheap, and then they could go on there with their hacks and just hack and do whatever they want and be extremely blatant about it. And the reason it didn't matter to them is because they bought the game for $5, and if they got banned, all they lost was $5. Now, the same thing is pretty much applying here to Overwatch. With Overwatch now being $20, there's a lot of people out there who are hackers that don't mind paying $20 to have a little bit of fun. So what they're going to do essentially is buy Overwatch for $20 with the 50% off sale, and this is going to be on an alternate account, mind you, and they're going to hop into the game, they're going to, level up a little bit, and then they're going to start hacking like crazy. And they're probably not going to care too much because even if they get banned by Blizzard, they're only losing $20, which, while it might be a lot to some people, if you're hacking and you're willing to spend $20 on the game for it, you're really not going to mind too much if you lose the account because, well, you could just hop right back in with another $20 bill and boom, you're right back to hacking again. So I'm sort of worried that this is going to mean there's going to be a huge influx of hackers, the likes of which we have never seen before. Really, the only thing in the way of stopping this rush of hackers is Blizzard's anti-cheat system being on point. That means that Blizzard anti-cheat needs to really be able to detect all of these hackers as soon as they start hacking, as soon as they hit the hack button that toggles everything on. So I'm really hoping that their anti-cheat is going to be able to detect and stop these guys before they get into ruining people's matches. The other thing that I really hope that Blizzard is able to do is to be able to detect their main accounts by having hackers make alternate accounts. If you can link that account on Blizzard's end to their main account, then the hackers won't be so eager to hack if they have the idea in their head that their main real account is at risk of being banned. That is the biggest thing that you could do to deter hackers, is to actually ban their main account where they have unlocked all of their cool items, where they have unlocked all of their cosmetics, the event items, emotes, voice lines, etc. That is a big deal to a lot of Overwatch players, and the only way to really deter these hackers is to put their main accounts at risk. So the only way we'll actually be able to deter these hackers is for Blizzard to be able to detect their main accounts and to just have their anti-cheat be as on point as ever. Because the lesson that was learned from CSGO back in 2014 is when your game goes on sale for a very low price, there's a lot of people there that are willing to hack and not even care about the repercussions. So hopefully, like I said, Blizzard's anti-cheat is able to tie these people back to their main accounts and prevent them from actually using these hacks and ruining the experience for everybody else. So if you do see a player who's very suspicious and you're spectating them and you see some very clear evidence of wall hacks and you see maybe they're a low level, the reason is they probably bought Overwatch while it was on sale. So hopefully we won't see a crazy big wave, but there will certainly be at least a small bump in the amount of hackers that are joining into Overwatch. But Hopefully we won't see too many of them in our games, and most of you guys I know are fairly high levels, so you don't have to worry too much about actually seeing the hackers in their games, because they're actually going to be a fairly low level as they're mostly starting new accounts. But for low-level players who are now just joining into the game, I am a little sad to say that you will probably encounter a few hackers here and there. They're just some jerks who really just have a little bit of giggle. They're trying to get out of their system, and it sucks for us, but there's really nothing we can do. Just leave it to Blizzard and their anti-cheat systems. That's all for today though. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more Overwatch videos like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel as I'm uploading Overwatch content all the time. That's all for today though. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Like